Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motskis, and today's FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
All right. We know that none of you guys are new here because how would you have even found us? But we do, if you are, we do a box opening twice a week. That's how a lot of people find us. And if you ventured in to see what this is all about, this is where we do even more chatting. Mm-hmm. So FabriChat started, it was actually the first YouTube stuff that we, besides the masks. A lot of people found us with the masks. And we had other videos, but we had so few videos that they were on our website. And then our website kept crashing. And then we did the whole YouTube thing. And we started doing FabriChat because we were sick of COVID.
We're stuck inside. We needed some show and tell.
Yes. And we wanted to talk about something fun, something happy. And it's kind of went on from there. Every once in a while, we get on some weird high horse about something. And by we, I mean me.
Rabbit holes.
Rabbit holes. Some people like the rabbit holes.
Or they're on the same hole and so happy that someone's there to join them.
They are. I mean, I think that we are part of a community that is so similar.
Yeah.
You know, we love God, we love family, we love our country, and we love to sew, we love to cook. Well, maybe not all of us love to cook, but we cook. Some of us love to garden. We love to read. Give gifts. Yeah, we all kind of seem to have those same things. And I think the other, even the stuff that we like to read, I think oftentimes is the same thing. But so, and I think we're kind of all right around the same age group. And so I think a lot of us, our minds that are wandering, they're wandering in the same weird directions. So anyway, I appreciate that and not all of you agree with me. That is the other thing, though, and I like that. That is a really good thing. So oftentimes after FabriChat, so many of you guys have kept me in your phone, which I appreciate, because I'll call if there is some sort of a problem with your order or whatever. I just call right on my cell phone. It doesn't matter. I think there's a lot of people that would never share where they live or what state they're in and all of that weird stuff. You guys have seen my house. We've shown it on the channel multiple times, and a lot of you guys have my phone number, and I don't mind that at all. Anyway, but then what'll happen is during the week, there's lots of chatting about that. So last week there was a couple of comments about it. And so one was that we were talking about my philosophy, not just mine, about T-Rex.
Oh, yeah.
And that T-Rex doesn't look like what everybody says he looks like. And those stupid little arms make absolutely zero sense. And so many people said, I never even thought about it, but it does make sense because, and here's the thing, if he were to fall down,
he's lunch.
How is he getting back
for everybody
up?
Else?
Those great big huge legs, you know, I mean, we've seen it in the movies, how they made him flip himself over and get himself back up. But, you know, would you really be an apex predator when you can't grab anybody? All you've got going for you are those teeth, and I guess you could probably run fast.
And oddly, they're not big. They're big in Jurassic Park.
They're big in Jurassic Park, right? But they're not.
But in real life, they're not huge.
Well, I mean, 12 feet, wasn't that what they said? 12 to 14 feet.
How big is an elephant, though? Like, I don't know what 12 feet looks like looking up. I know. What is that?
2 of Roberts.
2 Roberts?
That's pretty good size.
That's pretty good size, I guess.
But us little people, couldn't you, like, you know, dodge and weave?
Yeah, you could.
I mean,
He wouldn't grab you.
I feel like I could get away. Maybe not. But anyway, our philosophy, not just mine, is that there's no way he looked like that. I never, ever thought that made sense.
Yeah.
To have these little
arms.
It just doesn't make sense that you would have those. Why even have them at all? I can see little tails. I can see little noses.
Again,
little
it's all
arms.
these questions that when we get to heaven, what we have to ask the big man.
Yes.
So what did he really look like?
Yes.
What was this really?
That's what I thought. When you
questions.
guys get there, when we get there, you're going to go, she was right.
Yeah. And who knows?
She
Maybe we won't even think about it. But there's questions I have at this moment. I might have them all answered by the time I get up there, but I have questions.
I have questions too. So many.
And then we'll sit down.
Yes.
Have a cup of tea.
That's right. That's right. So if you missed last week, the idea is that those were wings. He actually had great big huge wings and he was a dragon. And I truly do believe it. Some people thought that.
The only thing I don't ever understand or never did understand is it's all in, there's a bunch of it in the Bible. And it's like, well, how did you come up with the dragon? And there's in paintings. And it's like, well, how did you...
Well, there were dragons. There had to have been
there had to have been, but we
There's
can't find any skeletal or anything, fossils, nothing, except all of these words and pictures painted.
Right.
So it makes sense if that was, and it would make sense for what we think dragons look like.
Well, and also I think we mentioned this last time, or maybe we talked about it afterwards, that if you look at the skull of a T-Rex, he's got his nose at the end, and then he's got those like fire chambers or whatever it is that's up here, you know, and then he has his eye sockets, but he has something else going on as if he really, you know, did he breathe fire, blow fire? I mean, who knows? You know. Anyway,
a
fun rabbit hole. And again, I may have mentioned this, that if you Google it, there are 5 pages of articles that you can read about that T-Rex was bird. So it's not just my rabbit hole. It's not just my theory. It's just something that makes sense to me. It just makes sense to me. It doesn't really matter, but it just makes sense to me. And I think it's kind of fun to think about that because it makes so much more sense now. Because that's the other thing too, is that, you know, there's so many things that I think we have disproved or things that we do know, but nobody wants to change all of the
so much
whatever.
writing.
Because you know, saber-tooth tiger, there's no such thing.
Really?
It's a saber-tooth cat. He's not a saber-toothed tiger.
He's not a tiger.
He's a cat. And so, but nobody wants to say saber-toothed cat, saber-toothed cat, because apparently that doesn't sound scary.
No, it doesn't.
He's a saber-toothed cat.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, but that's not what he's not a tiger. He's not in that family.
He's in like the bobcat.
He's in the, cat
family.
Not the tiger, lion,
Not the big cat.
leopard, not the big cat family.
Interesting.
I know, but nobody has ever changed it. I know,
to have
still.
a little, you know, bobcat with sweet. No.
No.
He might be scarier.
That is scarier than a T-Rex because he is going to catch you.
Gonna get you.
If he's hunting you, you're going down.
Take out his knees. Yeah. That might be scarier in a little, like, you know, think you're innocent until in your nightmares, man.
Right. So anyway, I just think sometimes somebody just needs to do a whole little overhaul and fix all of the things that we no longer know to be true. The food pyramid, you know, all of the things that are just
so we realized,
were taught
wait a minute.
and, you know, didn't know. And so anyway, the other thing is that we just had to clarify. So Brianna and I similarly loved all of the hype around the World Cup, but we didn't really watch any games. And we liked watching all of the replay stuff and all of the personalities, but never ever watched
a full game.
No, not even a quarter of a full game.
Wow.
You know, barely. I mean, I was following it for all of the other reasons and the tourists coming to town and loving America and all of that. So anyway, last week we mentioned that the second place team, that everybody was saying that they were poor losers because they kept taking off their medals. And we just wanted to clarify that they were not poor losers, that there is this theory about touching or being okay. It's called silver syndrome. Being okay with second place, and that you should always strive for first place. And so it's not a poor loser thing. It's just a superstitious thing. And so that was the only reason that we mentioned it. And then somebody came on and said, they were not poor losers. No, we were not. They were not, and we were not saying that. But the other thing is that we got it wrong. It wasn't England.
He was second place, yeah.
England was third place. Argentina was second place. And Spain was first place. And I would not have known that. So thank you for clarifying that, because again, you know, I'm not a sports ball. Brian doesn't watch it either.
No,
he's never ever watched football.
We watch football, but
I don't know. We don't
really go out of our way to go watch it.
No. So anyway, so it's all the fun hype things. But anyway, and thanks for all of the other comments. It was kind of fun, and so I'm glad that you guys know that we're weird and embrace that. So I think that's good. And then there was some other kind of fun things and fun new news. One that I wanted to mention is that today Punch turns 1. You know who Punch is? the monkey from
The
Japan?
monkey, he's already his birthday.
He's already won. But you know why people, it seems so soon is because, so he was, he's that little monkey that carried around the little stuffed orangutan.
Because
everybody.
no one would be nice to him, yes.
No one would be nice to him. And they said, so they clarified for on his birthday, they were talking about that and said that what happened was, of course, his mom, booted him out of the nest. And they said not because she was a bad mom, it was just exhaustion. She had a couple of other babies. And so they thought it's no big deal. They just raised him. Well, the world didn't meet him until he was 6 months old.
Right. I figured we didn't meet him until he was,
And the reason that they gave him that little monkey was because he had to work on his grip strength. Because he had been, where he had been nurtured, he wasn't holding on to mom. And that's why they have to hold on, is because when they're going through the trees, they have to get used to doing this. So that was why they gave him the monkey, so that he could pretend that he was holding on and squeezing things. But it was just the cutest dang thing you'd ever seen. But now he doesn't carry the monkey around anymore. People are kind of, and they said now he's hard to pick out in a crowd because he's always playing with the other ones. And
well, that's
somebody has to point out, but you figure out who he is because he runs, and he's the one that still will climb up and still does that, and to play with the zookeepers. But anyway, they said too, it's that same thing, that things that people, I wanted to get well enough to go visit Punch. I wanted to save enough money to go visit Punch. And, the amount of money that zoo made on him. A good thing. You just never know what...
Which turns out just to be able for them to take care of their animals better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all
right. It's all good.
Yeah.
That boost of their economy, to be able to afford, zoos. Yeah.
That little extra stuff, or the new addition to someone's, not encampment. Enclosure.
Yeah.
Enclosure is always a good thing.
Yeah. So kind of fun. So today's his birthday. He shares his birthday with Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yes, that.
The only reason I know that is because it's also our anniversary.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, we are celebrating 42 years. We've been together since 8th grade.
Crazy.
No more surprises.
She's definitely Dad's problem now. There's no one to blame but him.
No one to blame. You brought this on yourself. Yeah. Let's see. The other kind of fun news is that there was a man who decided for his birthday that he was going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro.
Oof.
And the reason was because, look how small that's printed off for me. Do I have glasses? I have glasses. I know. I feel like I can read this, though. The reason that it made news is because, guess which birthday it was?
Whose? I have no idea.
You forgot what we were talking about?
Well, he climbed
the guy that climbed Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
For his birthday. Guess which birthday? Which number? How old he was turning? I probably should have said that differently.
Yeah.
Guess. Okay, let's start over.
50.
50.
I don't know. You old people are crazy.
90.
No way. Oh.
90.
Someone go get your grandpa. Someone go get Papa.
Go get grandpa.
He's loose.
No, he did it.
He's got someone's credit card because he's paid for the Sherpa. Okay, Grandpa.
He is a retired OBGYN. He made history by becoming the oldest person to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest freestanding mountain in the world.
Yeah.
19,000 feet above sea level. He reached the summit on his birthday, embarking on the 15-day trek in partnership with a company called Care Scout, which is a company that helps older adults and disabled.
So amazing.
Someone's taking care of him. And somebody asked him, well, why are you doing this? And he said, well, he says it's symbolic for life, right? There's lots of peaks and valleys. And if you're not willing to climb the mountain, then you're going to miss out on a bunch of stuff.
But babe, you are 90.
90.
Like, okay, 75, I'd get the, he peaks. I'm going to live longer. We're going up I don't know.
90. Well,
I hope I have the ambition to do that at 90.
Yeah.
And that my kids don't, tie me to a chair.
You're not
I don't care
I
who
know.
you're going with. If you're going to have an oxygen tank, it doesn't matter. You're not going.
Everyone's gonna have an oxygen.
I know.
It doesn't matter. They're all going up there. But you know what I think about that is I think, gosh, you know, what else is he doing to feel that great? Because you should see the picture
right,
of him.
at that age. That's
Maybe
amazing.
Anna can find the picture and put the picture. He looks great. The picture that I saw, though, he had all of the white sunscreeny kind of stuff on him.
Of course.
So it made him look like super pale, but you could tell that if you looked closely, you could tell what it was. But, you know, it makes you wonder because I think there's so much crap
Yeah.
that we put in our bodies,
Yep.
you know, and things that we do. And that, you know, I heard a saying the other day that when we're young, we risk our health in an attempt to make more money, right?
Sure.
Which makes sense.
Sure,
You
yeah.
like skip breakfast, you eat nasty drive-in stuff because you're on the go and you're not exercising because you're busy working and making more money. And when we're old, we waste all of our money on trying to get that health back.
Get the health back.
And that makes sense, you know, all of the
Vicious circle.
vitamins and the things that we have to do and orthotic shoes. And
My only thought was when, you know, a 90 looking so good is I thought he's not American. We have such gross stuff in our food that if you go to Europe or anything else, they don't eat all those preservatives and add-ins and all that stuff. He probably just always eating healthy. And they also, I feel like their work schedules are different, their holidays, all of those things are a little bit different where they know, you know, if we're going to spend a third of our life at work, and we might as well enjoy it. But my guess is he's not American.
It doesn't say. They said he previously climbed Kilimanjaro with his wife when he was 75 and she was 72. And her name is, his last name is Ulene, Ulene. His name is Art. That seems fairly American. He said this time he embarked with the group and took extra precautions to account for his advanced age. All in all, the journey took 15 days. He had to slow down because, quite frankly, my legs would just not go any faster. We carried a chair, and they would pull it up, and every hour he would sit down.
Wow.
Spend 5 to 10 minutes just trying to recover. Oh, bless your heart.
That's amazing.
5-10 minutes.
That's
and then
it.
up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it said, no matter how arduous the climb got, Ulene says he just kept reminding himself that all he had to do was keep putting one foot in front of the other, and that was how he surmounted many of life's obstacles as well.
Dang.
It doesn't say where he's from.
I mean,
Anna, find out. Put it in the little, tell us. Just, we want to see it right here. He's from, but
I don't know, maybe he is, and just is always taking good care of himself. But.
He said coming down the mountain was even more challenging because he had to control his descent so much to prevent tumbling.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sliding, not slipping, not... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And elevation changes, all of that. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like going down is probably pretty strenuous.
Yeah. And then he says, too, I want to be clear, I'm not suggesting that every older person should climb Mount Kilimanjaro. What I tell them is find your own mountain. Maybe it's an issue in life that's holding you back. Maybe it's something on your bucket list. Maybe something you've always wanted to do, and you should just go give it a try.
Good advice.
He says he wants to be in perfect health until the day... I want to be in perfect health until the day I die. When I die, I want them saying, what did he die of? He looked great yesterday. Oh my gosh. And what's his next, I'm sorry, now last little bit of this and then we'll be done. What is his next challenge? Specifically, it's skiing. He's not ever skied. So he's already bought a season pass at Deer Valley in Utah. He must be American.
Must be American.
And plans to
Good
take
for
lessons
you.
with an 80-year-old instructor.
Well, you know, apples to apples, man. How to keep it safe. Protect them bones.
Great. Super good. Yeah.
That's good.
So there you go. Those of us that I get all creaky standing up, I'm just going to stop that right now. Stop that right now. All right. So local news more close to home. We want to say thank you so much for all of your guys' help for the Kaiser Canyon fire. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah.
Kaiser Canyon fire.
The fire that's ripping through the Colville tribe reservation.
The reservation, yeah. Lots of loss up there. Nez Pelem, Inchelium, a lot of the people that are all out. All of those rural homes are
communities.
gone. And then everything surrounding the town, it fully surrounded Nespealum. The fire is still burning. It's not out yet. But lots and lots of loss. They don't have any running water yet. All of that was melted. So they're hauling in water from Omak, which is, what is that, 25 minutes?
Yeah,
to go
probably.
get water.
Because they can't get to the river because they're hot spots. They're not allowed to get past there to let's go pump it out of the river.
Yeah,
They can't get to it.
It's a bad deal. And so we still have it up on our page. And we know that there is a lot of
Everywhere.
stuff everywhere going on, fires and floods and a lot of loss. But anyway, we thought we would leave it up. If people have questions and a lot of local people are sharing our page too.
Which is great.
Just has all of the information for the contact people. And just in case you saw some of the national news that it made, I just have a couple comments about that. There was a Red Cross worker who made horrifying statements, and she was fired pretty much kind of on the spot because, what happens is everybody has phones. So, people that are recording that, you can't talk like that, you can't say things like that, and there's evidence.
Yeah.
And that's also why there's a local guy running for office, and he also
Got himself in a
that's
little
not
trouble.
really what I said. That is what you said because
Yeah.
everybody posted it, and because it is not true that everything will be rebuilt by the government. It doesn't.
worth
I mean, they have access to FEMA just like everybody else does, but a lot of people have been through all of that, and there's a lot of paperwork involved. There's a lot of stuff involved, and it doesn't matter. Even if somebody does come through and helps them, it's going to be, a year? I mean, look
takes
at all
a
of the
long
people,
time.
the fires that were down in California, they're still battling with all of that. So just because they live on a reservation doesn't mean that they get all of this constant government money. It's just not like that. They pay taxes. They have huge needs and limited resources, and we appreciate all of the help that everybody has been given them, and we're still, taking loads of stuff up and still sending up gift cards and things that they need. So anyway, thank you for all of that. And some of you guys did see some of that news and had commented on that. And those people out of the picture. And
New people have stepped in.
we all fully support them. All of the surrounding communities support them, and we know who they are, and we all take care of each other. So anyway, thank you for that. And then, the other thing I feel like I should mention, because we'll mention it tonight for box opening, is that we have Alleviate and Bug Me Not
Yes, we do.
in stock.
Not very much.
Not very much.
But-
And we want to tell you that this will probably be, this will be the last time that we're going to go get it and supply it. Part of it is because it is a family business. So Julie is the mom, retired RN, and her son, daughter-in-law, their kids, and her daughter were all helping them. They were all working together on this business. So the daughter was mostly in charge of the events because this is big, beautiful lavender farm. And so they used to have weddings out there a lot. And then the son helped with the product, and the daughter-in-law and helped in the store. The kids have moved away. And so it's just Julie. And so she's having a little bit of a hard time. So she's going to do, we can still buy the stuff from her and get it, but it's just a lot of, it's harder for her to keep up with that kind of thing.
But they do have an online shop.
They have an
So
online
you can
store.
Still get it. Yeah.
You can still get it. And so I think we have 50.
I think I have 50, yeah.
50 bottles of
each.
the Alleviate and 50 bottles of the Bug Me Not. And if you don't know what this is, Alleviate is the stuff that the kids all call Mama's Magic Spray.
Yeah.
And it is true. If you burn yourself, if you get a burn, pan, iron, anything like that, you spray it on, and then the pain goes away, and you wait about, it maybe takes 5 or 10 seconds. The pain comes back. You spray it again, just one spray. The pain goes away in about 10 to 15 seconds. You spray it again. Usually it takes 3 sprays, and the pain is totally gone, and you do not get a blister. It's amazing, amazing stuff. We never run out of it. We always make sure that we have it. And it works for abrasions. It works for bug bites.
All of
it's
it.
all natural. It's
Sunburns.
Sunburns. Yeah, it really is good stuff to have on hand. It comes in a tiny little bottle, but we get is it 9 ounces?
It must, maybe. It's somewhere between 7 and 9 ounces.
I don't know. It's that big. But, so anyway, now that everybody is hooked on it, we just kept going and getting it, and then we would, make it easy for you guys, but it's not easy for Julie anymore. And so to get all of those together.
I'll link their website in the description for you. Or if you see this late or looking for something, just email info@FabricPatch and I'll send you the link. And she has other things. Those are just our favorite things.
Yeah,
there's other lavender soaps. She has the calming spray for dogs. All that stuff.
Yeah, the calming spray for dogs. Little tip: you don't spray it in their face.
If you wait too long. That's what I'm like. Lizzie is not okay with that. Apparently you just give you miss.
Yeah, you're spraying in your hand and then you rub. Yeah.
Not calm down.
It's just fireworks. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. So anyway, and then she has the pillow spray, and she has a bunch of products. And
that's good.
It really is a nice little company. But so anyway, this is your last chance if you're ordering stuff from us anyway.
Yeah.
And then we will keep getting the soap from Bridget. And our plan is to continue to get large quantities of the soap at least 4 times a year. So we'll do it again in the fall for our anniversary. We're going to do it, which is in October. We'll do it for Christmas and then Mother's Day. And then we'll pick another time in there. So it takes 90 days of curing time. And the reason that we really have to continue to do Bridget's soap is because it's not on a website. She
Right,
sell
you can't get it anywhere else.
You can get it in one other store in Soap Lake if they're open. But otherwise, it's not for sale anywhere
Yeah, nobody else does it.
Yeah, so we're happy to help you guys with that because we've got you all hooked on that also.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. So, and then one other product that we kept forgetting to mention was we have a new squirrel sticker.
Oh yeah, I didn't even bring it back here.
We'll show it to you tonight.
We'll show it tonight. I'll have a picture.
Yeah.
He's just having a cup of coffee. He's so cute. So cute.
Yeah. There's been a couple of people that have come in the store. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with squirrels. It's like, oh yeah. Me too. Oh, and Jennifer Robinson, who hates squirrels. I think they chew on things or something. I don't know. I don't even know what they issue
I'm not a fan of them either. I live in the country. They don't exist out there. When we lived in town, we were not a fan of them.
What did they do? All they did was they terrorized your dogs.
Yes. The cops came and talked to us all the time. All the time. We never got in trouble. We never got citations. We never got anything. At some point, the cops, we actually got to meet them because we were always at work. And they'd come by. They were really nice and they were fine. Like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Squirrels barking, all this. And I said, well, here's my only, and it might be rude. I'm not trying to be rude, but there is quiet times. And my dog's not barking during quiet times. I don't know how to not get them to bark at squirrels when our neighbors feed the squirrels. The squirrels do stay out of our trees now. They've realized that this territory is taken. And they're not allowed in these trees. I said, so I don't know how to do it because I'm not going to leave them inside the house all day. I mean, that's not nice. But when we're home, they don't. I mean, we can get them to stop barking and whatever. But when we're not home, they're just protecting their area. And the squirrels are too close.
From rodents.
And the police officer's like, okay, I totally understand. I said, they're not being aggressive. They're not anything. Yes, they are barking at the fence because they have to bark through the fence to the squirrels. And he's, oh, okay. And I said, you're more than welcome to drive by any time. But I just can't. I don't know what to do. I can put a bark collar on them, but it's not going to make them stop barking at squirrels. And they totally understood. And they did understand that the dogs were nice. They met Ruger and Benelli and, oh yeah, your dogs are super nice. Yeah. They just don't like squirrels.
And it was probably, so the lady living across the street who was feeding all the squirrels, she was probably the one who called cops.
Leave them alone. They're just precious babies.
Dogs are threatening my squirrels.
Did not like that. So I'm quite sure, because they did say it was the same person who keeps calling. I don't know what to tell you. I go to work every day. When I get home, they're fine. Just between the hours of, 7 and 5, no one's home. But at quiet times, they're not barking. So we're not disrupting anybody's sleep. We're not, waking anybody up. Oh, it's gross.
So, Longview, which is Jennifer's home.
Yes.
Every year in August has a squirrel fest.
Does she leave?
don't know.
What does that mean?
So it is Saturday, August 22nd from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And it's down at the college. So there's like, it's like an event.
The whole thing.
So I don't know what you do. But anyway, it says Squirrel Fest is the first of its kind on the West Coast and in the Mount St. Helens region. Longview is nuts over this celebration in honor of our furry friends. And so are our 3,500 guests that we reconnect with annually.
Wow.
Longview is known for its squirrel bridges. So you guys know that, right? We've talked about that before. They built bridges over the busy road so that the squirrels don't get squished.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have like 9. I think it's
Jennifer,
like
you're gonna have to
9
move.
of them. I know.
That's the only way around it.
Yeah. The squirrel bridges are near the Civic Center and Lake Sacagawea. She says, it says, join in the nutty celebration with a wide variety of activities. I don't know what the activities would be. The team heard you and we listened. There are squirrel bridge tours, more kids activities, improved parking, no street closures, and it's at a new location. So possibly the squirrel haters complained.
Someone said something.
Don't let them park in front of my house. Anyway, there's a whole webpage about it. So anyway.
That's crazy.
Jennifer sent me the link.
Oh.
Thank you.
We are going nuts about it, but not in the right way.
I know. Kind of fun.
If they have squirrel bridges, there's a lot of squirrels in
A lot of
Longview.
squirrels. Well, I mean,
Maybe
yeah,
not.
I mean,
I don't know. I would assume that's a lot.
yeah.
I mean,
guess you
our
sort of
squirrels just
wonder.
use the power lines.
I know. And they are like, they can run right across
Oh, yeah.
that
They're
cord.
nimble.
Yeah. You know, and I suppose it just, you just think about natural predators, right? So, there's still, I mean, we got hawks and eagles and
Yeah.
cars, dogs, cats.
A wily cat.
Cats can catch them. So there's still, but I suppose if they're at least being given food on a regular basis via
You're
bird
not
feeders.
supposed to feed the wildlife.
I don't think that's true.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's true.
Why does nobody talk about bird feeders? We feed birds. When was the last time my guess is you've been attacked by swallows
Oh, yeah. More
On-
than a squirrel.
multiple times per year. Have
I
you
also-
ever been attacked by a squirrel?
No, I'm not.
No. They just run from you. But those swallows, they're coming after you if you're within, 50 feet of
Yeah.
their nest.
You can't even see it before you
And
get
yet
smacked.
we put bird feeders out for them.
I do not.
Oh,
No.
I do.
I feed my chickens. It's the only birds, the non-flight birds who I will feed. They're very nice to me. They give me presents.
Thank you.
I will feed you today.
I'll trade you.
And I take them all sorts of things. I take them, food scraps or kosher weeds if I'm pulling weeds or whatever, and I'll throw weeds in for them. And they're pretty easy.
Yeah, they like your older lettuce and corn.
Yeah, which is good. It makes me feel not so bad. I don't have so much food waste because it is still being consumed, just not by me.
All right, one last thing that we have to share. This is kind of funny, but first I have to tell you about Brianna's office. So, it's clean today. So, Brianna's office was much like her room growing up. I mean, you were not untidy, really. I mean, you were, the boys were way worse than you were,
Yeah.
but it still was a bit of a thing. If I
Yes.
said, go clean your room, you at least did it.
I did it.
Go clean your room. She didn't
Particularly.
have, she never had dirty dishes in her room. You didn't have a lot of piles of clothes or whatever, but, there were stacks of things. I mean, normal teenage room, not,
Need to put the books away.
Yeah.
Whatever.
not terrible. It was all fine. But her office, and it's not all her fault here. So she has an office, and if you've been in this store, if you come up the back wing, there is, at the end is where Brittany and Jordan are. And then we have what we call the zoo, which is where we have a little kids room. And then we have the shipping room. And then the next room over there is Brianna's office. So Brianna has an office here because she does so much computer work. And in her defense, it becomes kind of the drop zone. She's got this big old Lester's couch in there, and she's got
big
some
table, a
big
door.
table, a door. So we put things in there all the time. It's like, I don't know, I'm not done with this. Put it in her office. I don't know, I'm not done. Put it in her office. Oh wait, we're gonna open these, or we're gonna do this. Let's put it in her office because it's safe in there. It's not a public area. Nobody else goes in there, and so we stack stuff. And here's the other reason why: she doesn't care. I would never be able to function like that. Wait, what is this mess? We have to clean this up. It's driving me crazy. I can't even concentrate. Brina doesn't like that at all. It doesn't matter. If she just has a little spot for her computer and she's got a couple other piles in there, it doesn't matter. Some of like the book club things and any Zoom calls that we do,
in there.
that's where we're at. We're in her office. But anyway, so it becomes this drop zone. Mm-hmm. So, her lights were she has the fluorescent daylight bulbs, and I think there's 4 bulbs in there, 4 lights in there.
4 in each.
4 in each.
Yeah, I was down to 1.
So one would burn out, and the one would burn out. And so she was down to
mood lighting.
Mood lighting. It was pretty dark in there. So finally on Friday.
Yeah, Robert came in,
changed all of her lights. Lord help us.
It was so bad. We turned the lights on.
Anna. We have got to clean this up. And I told her, I said, well, I would do it on Saturday if she didn't have time to do it because it's not all her fault. It truly isn't all her fault. But you got it done.
I got it all cleaned, yeah.
It's clean.
The floor's vacuumed, wiped down, the table wiped down, everything put away. You can sit on the couch now.
You can sit on the couch.
It's crazy.
It is very nice.
But I also found a present in said room. It was a little box, unopened, that just said, to the Fabric Bunch, and in Brano, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my gosh,
and did you even think to look at the date to see what the date was?
I didn't even think to look at it. Mm-mm.
So
it had been in there for a while. You'll have to tell us.
We don't know. So
this is from Lolita Howell.
So let's read the card first. Lolita.
She said, I made these placemats while participating in a 5th Saturday mystery project at my local quilt shop. One purchases a mystery box containing 3 fat quarters with the expectation of returning the following 5th Saturday with a completed project. Over the following month, it is displayed at the shore and the customers vote for the project they like the best, with prizes awarded. So, she said, Cindy Brianna, guess what? I won first place with the placemat project. Yay! I think the universe did a return in kindness knowing I had made it for the residents at the McKay. The placements are from Come and Take It, State of Texas. The phrase Come and Take It arose from the Battle of Gonzales, the first military engagement of the Texas Revolution in 1835.
So,
Lolita, thank you.
If you're wondering why we never showed them, they were buried.
They were hiding.
So, let's take a look at these. Okay, but first now, look at the back of the fabric. I love this fabric. Oh my gosh, and look at these. Seriously, look how cute those are.
Look at this one. This one has a little applique in it.
This one does too.
Cute.
Oh, look! Oh,
she has a little tag.
Oh, look how cute these are.
Oh, I love that. Oh, those are so cute.
These are beautiful. These are beautiful. And oh my goodness. I
can't tell you how long. I'm so sorry if we broke your heart. We lost them in my office.
We lost them. But here's what I think. And is it La Vida, Lolita?
Lolita.
Lolita. What a gorgeous Lolita. 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 That's a gorgeous name. Lolita, if you disagree, call us. Or email us and say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Because here's what I think. So, the residents still, I was over there, on Tuesday, still talk about the placemats.
They still find it.
Love the placemats. They have a special cabinet. They think they need more. They don't. The activity person said, they've got hundreds that they've kept. They give some away every once in a while, but because they still have enough to gift. But, for 42 residents, they have like 300 that they've kept that were their favorites.
Oh,
and then the rest of them they've gifted or, they've sold some. They have some, they've done different things with them. So they still have a huge, huge assortment. And they're still so grateful for them and for their mug rugs. So they love, love, love them. But what is also happening now is it's time to start what's the word? Pandering? Begging? Coercing? Requesting? Donations for our breast cancer auction that we do every October. These have pink binding.
Could we add these as a donation item?
Could these be? I mean, I would buy these.
Yeah, they're pretty.
I would love these for my table. So it's a set of 4. So it's time, and we already have some donations. So it's time for us to start requesting donations. And if you're new here, so this is our 6th year.
I think so. I think it's 6.
This is year 6. We now, and a couple of new things with that. We now have it's a charitable organization. Yeah. We don't quite have our 501(c), but we have everything else is all done. And so you guys will get a receipt for your taxes, which is really, really good. And we have a new website that helps us with all of that. And Brianna's going to put the link up. Can you put the link?
Yes, I'll put the link in the description for you guys. It'll also be a tab on the website also.
Okay. And so it goes to a whole separate place. And so for right now, we have a few t-shirts from last year left. We have a few stickers. You can try it, see how it works if you want to purchase anything.
Or you can do just a donation.
Or just a donation. That button works. And then the other form that we have up is we have the donation form up. So, and it looks like it's a PDF. You can print it off and fill it out. But if you download it, you can do an autofill and submit it that way, or then print it off and put it with your item. So anyway, we'll talk more about that. We'll keep talking about that as things come in, and we're going to do it basically the same way, where what we'll do is as items come in, we will show you these items kind of in detail. So we'll tell you what the item number is, so you know what it is that you want to shop for. And then we'll have a shop online event, and then we'll have our live auction where we're going to auction off 10 items, and that is the last Saturday in October. No, wait, the 25th.
It's the 25th. The Saturday before Halloween.
That's right. Saturday before Halloween. 25th.
I think it's 25th. I think that's right. 25th or 26th. I don't have a calendar in front of me. But it's that Saturday.
We should have been prepared. I should have had that in my notes.
We'll have the correct dates at box opening.
And we'll have it.
But yeah, so you'll see on the website that it's just the link to, it's Zeffy. Zeffy is the charitable website that we are using. That'll keep us all straight. So you'll be transferred somewhere else to make cash donations, purchase t-shirts. We don't have this year's t-shirts ready yet, so don't go crazy yet. It's coming.
Hold tight.
But there are a few from last year and then a few stickers. Or there's the option of just doing a cash donation. And then the link to the form will be on our website. We do not have the nomination form yet ready because of the charity we have put together. We have to make sure that our attorneys are okay with the questions we were asking, so that we don't
There's nothing to do with discrimination. We had to be really clear that we weren't discriminating, even though it is true that there are a couple of criteria. And so we just had to word it carefully to say that the criteria is that we are capping it at 50 people. The other thing is that it is specifically breast cancer. And then the third thing is that if you've been a recipient in previous years, we give first preference to other people that have not yet been. So what that means is that if we only get 48 qualifying nominees and we have 2 empty spots, we could go ahead and fill it in with somebody who's already been. But otherwise,
or someone who's currently
going through it. And then that was the other thing, is it's somebody who is currently going through this cancer fight. So if somebody had cancer 5 years ago and is recovered and doing well, they will not get, somebody else would probably
get their spot.
Yeah. Again, it kind of depends on numbers.
So anyway, so that's what the nomination form isn't quite ready yet. We have
attorneys have to make sure that our statements are clear.
Yes. That we don't get in trouble.
And no HIPAA violations.
Yeah, none of that. So hold on to nominations.
Yeah.
Wait for that. There's plenty of time to do that. And there's still plenty of room, really. I mean, if we're talking about just our little community here, we got plenty of room.
We don't advertise it anywhere else.
No.
Nobody knows about it. And it's even funny, like a lot of our local Facebook friends, it's like, why don't you tell everybody? Why isn't there something in the paper? It's like, no. It's
want
just our
our
little
friend,
community.
our little community.
It's our little community. People that have helped us all year, you know, anything that we ask for, whether it's placemats or mug rugs or to help our local fire victims. You know, you guys always come through for us. And so if you have a friend,
It's
a
a way to pay it
cousin,
back.
a niece, a sister, a mother, somebody, we want to help you guys. And so it is kind of a quiet little thing where you'll never see it, you know.
And in the news.
We've had a couple of articles that have sort of
Found out
snuck
about
through,
it.
but you know, this part we don't ever share. You'll not see it on Facebook, and we ask people to not put it on Facebook. It's really just our
Quiet people. And then you can
community.
share it. Like we have a friend in where's
Noon.
Camus from? Marianne from?
California. San Francisco.
So we have a friend from San Francisco. She is a long armor, and she has other friends, and she's participated in it. We have her friend and client is someone who retreats with us. She is going to share it with her friends, her quilty friends, her quilters.
Yeah.
So again, share with your
Part
quilter
of the
friends,
same community. Yeah, the same. I got a little hug. Part of the same community, and I think that it's just, you know,
super fun.
Yeah. We don't ask if they're quilters. We don't ask any of that kind of stuff. But you know, we only have 50 spots, and the reason that we only have 50 spots is we want it to be a significant contribution. You know, something that really would make a difference. And gosh, all of the thank you cards are just so. You know, it's always just such a God moment, you know, that, you know, when they say, oh my goodness. And, you know, one that was so touching was that she got it because the auction, I'm sorry, it's a love moment. The auction is the end of October. And then by the time we get everything done, and we get all their handwritten cards that go out, I think the last ones went out like the middle of November. And then, of course, it's the slow snail mail. And so this one gal that had sent a card, she had 3 young children, and she was one of our recipients. And she said that she had already resigned herself, that Christmas was, you know, was not going to, that it was all going to be just about family and just about love. And, you know, we're going to decorate some cookies, and there wasn't really going to be any presents. And it's a hard thing to explain to children. But she said then all of a sudden, she got this check and just made that was what she spent her money on, which is perfect. It's whatever you know, there's no,
we don't care how you spend it. We just want to take a load off somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether it's you have no way to get presents for the children, or one more day of unpaid work, I just can't afford that, or whatever you might need. Something to just take some stress off, and that is what our main goal is. Use it however you want to. Or maybe you just need a spa day because it's been rough.
Right.
And you deserve it.
Right.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. Support. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're getting there because it's coming up. October is going to be here before you know it. So we'll start receiving the donations, and we'll start getting those all logged in. Janine is back this year, which is great.
I love it.
Janine and Shelley.
Great last year.
And so we'll get everything kind of logged in, and then probably here in September.
Probably starting, first
we're going to start doing the videos to show you guys the stuff that's going to be auctioned off. And there's a little spot on there if you want to be anonymous. Some people want to be anonymous, and if so, we usually just say, you know, Becky from Florida or whatever it is. So you can be anonymous if you want to. But anyway, so Lolita, thank you. It was like, see, wasn't this like a God moment that we found it? I had to mention it, and you know, we have donations. So I hope you're okay with that. If not, let us know. And we will take them to the rightful owners. Yes. And we'll ask the residents if they know. If they want to do it. No. Anyways.
They love them.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that's probably it. My goodness, sometimes we talk and talk and talk, and I never know if it's been 20 minutes or 60.
I think we've hit all the new spots, though.
Yeah.
Because I know the breast cancer fundraiser I've had a lot of emails and questions about it. So hopefully I've hit everybody who had emails about donation items. Hopefully I have emailed everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. But go to the website. Either, again, print off that form to fill out, or download it, type it in with your computer, and then print it off. It's easier if you send it with your item so it doesn't get lost in my office. But
the black hole.
If you were too fast, you shipped off your package and then forgot to put that piece of paper in it, email it over. I'll watch for it. It's no big deal. And I can also send it over to Janine. So if Janine all of a sudden sees it, she has a paper for it. So it's easy if you send it with your item, but if something happens, send it over. I'll watch for it. All right, and then watch for when the nominations are ready.
Soon. We just have to wait to hear back from. Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys. All right. We will see you tonight
5
for
o'clock.
box opening.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.